Yo, what's going on, guys? My name's JPhanta. Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we are doing the Shadow Dragon Saga Super Battle Road using a full free-to-play team. Yeah, you heard me. One of the only categories that actually have almost zero representation for free-to-play has done the Super Battle Road with a full free-to-play team. It's crazy. It's actually really crazy of a run. It's really luck-based. I don't even know how this happened, but it worked out at the very end, and I'm glad that we've done this because that means we've done the first 20 Super Battle Roads fully free-to-play, which means I have 100%ed the Int Super Battle Road Goku, which is so good. Expect a video showcase on that very soon. Of course, the EZA is not done, nowhere near done, to say the very least, but Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 is going to counter so many times. It's actually crazy how lucky we got. I'm in disbelief. I'm actually just going to leave my reaction of my face cam just on this video. I'm just doing a voiceover, as you can tell by the video, as my lips are not moving. So let's run down through the team. Have you seen the Shadow Dragon Saga free-to-play showcase that I did like a few days back? It's pretty much the same team. So we have the Spirit Bomb Goku for the leader, 77% leader. It's the best leader we got. We got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as the friend. It's only 69%, one dupe. So, actually very impressive that we got it done with not even 100% Gogeta. We got the Giant Ape Vegeta, as well as the SSR variant. And then we got Shenron in here. And we got the Tech Super Saiyan Vegeta, which all four of these cards alone is just pretty terrible. But we somehow managed to do it. And of course, we brought the big carry, Shadow Dragon LR card, which was a big help, of course. Without them, we probably would have lost this. We definitely would have lost this, for sure. So, we are versing the Shadow Dragons here. I just took out the Tech one as fast as I can. It's not really a strat here, but this took way longer than I expected to complete this. I think it totaled around 26 minutes of in-game time. I'm just thinking a lot in here. Like, what should I attack and stuff like that. We really rely on lowering the attack. Luckily, Gogeta can do that with his active skill, which is pretty easy to activate. Shadow Dragon LRs can do that if you last for 7 turns, which, spoilers, we actually do. Like, this team is very weak, other than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So we used an item there, Princess Snake here. I end up using only like 2 items on this. That's the goal here, just to use as little items as you can. We do have to risk a lot. And this was very scary, just like taking those big damage. But we are all good. With the lowering attack of Shenron, it really does help. Like, Shenron actually was one of the few units that did help a lot out of like the SSR bunch. Funny enough. And we also got good attack patterns as well. So that was really good. I love covering my face, huh? With the hoodie. It's my comfort zone. So yeah, it is an impressive run. I just did not think I was going to do this with this team. It's not a full int team other than Tech Vegeta. And luckily enough, all of the phases have one tech unit in it. So we always did have type advantage. Gogeta, that wasn't really a problem with type advantage because he always did do type advantage damage. But in terms of tanking, like, it was really good. And Gogeta is just such a big carry here for the damage and the tanking. It's very good. So yeah, it's honestly, I'm still in disbelief. I just finished watching Master Ninja and finished his Extreme Tech No Item Run. ESBR. Which was insane. Like, I was there to witness it. I even called out to him that I was going to do it. That he was going to do it. So, I mean, it just felt like a Super Battle Road day to me to just try this out. What Super Battle Roads I don't have? What Super Battle Roads I haven't done yet? Universe 6, Super Saiyan 3, and Giant. And technically Vegeta's Family. As you might know, I have uploaded the Vegeta's Family Super Battle Road. I just did run Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. I will get that eventually done without Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Maybe one more good solid stunner for Vegeta's Family. You could definitely do it. You really do need those... I really do need those stuns. Speaking of stuns, LR Shadow Dragons, they have the medium chance to stun. which came in very, very clutch as well. Always getting that easy 18 key super, getting that stun just meant like we had to deal with one less opponent. Especially when you're versing 2 enemies. Really, really good. You just stun, really, the non-type advantage, so whatever that opponent is on the other 2 fights, and then when you're dealing with the tech unit alone, since our whole team is full of int units, it's just so easy. We are now at turn 5 here. Do I use an item here? We stunned the physical. I don't think we do. I think I risked it here. Try to take out the AGL Shenron. I actually put GT Goku up first, I believe, for the increased defense. As he, I think he raises allies' defense as well, so Gogeta becomes a bit more of a tank. Just hoping that the super attack just didn't come our way. That's all we need to rely on here. It was, yeah, so we almost killed off Oceanus. We luckily didn't take a super attack, so we're pretty much safe here. I was just hoping Gogeta would take out the Naturon, or whatever. I forgot the names. And then we got the counter super attack. So we didn't kill, but we got the counter super attack to then kill. I think we would have almost died there if we didn't. Especially if Shenron didn't kill. As he only does 29,000. Another good rotation here. Because, you know, Tech Vegeta, at least he could tank, right? And actually, I don't even take... I just go straight for the kill. Alright. Cool. That's also a good thing. As you can see, I've only used 2 items. We risk it again. And because I've lowered the attack already so many times, like, I felt pretty safe. The Shadow Dragons tank really, really well after they super attack. And of course, you always have that chance to stun here, which I don't think we stunned. Yeah, we just lowered the attack. Double-digit damage, though. And now we only have to deal with 1 enemy, and luckily... Gogeta has type advantage still. He only has it for this last turn, actually. Here was an issue. The 2 attacks at the end, we actually had to float out Gogeta for this one. We were, what? Like 1-2% away from transforming with the Grade 8 Vegeta. You need to be under 50% HP in order to activate his guaranteed Grade 8 transformation. And, that was actually a very important thing to have, the transformation. So most of the time, I try to link up the Vegeta with Gogeta. And then the other rotation, I try to have the Shadow Dragons and Shenron or somebody else, depending on who I'm versing, for the consistent lowering attack. And finally, we're on turn. We are finally activating the active skill for the Shadow Dragons, which means we lower the enemy's attack and defense. And we get the 7 key boost, which was very, very good. Just meant another safe rotation. Even though we have type it disadvantage, all we're doing is just trying to stun, trying to slowly take out physical. Yeah, as you can see, physical is our worst enemy to deal with. Obviously, when you have 6 int units. Lower that attack. I was getting a little scared. I was like, oh, if Shenron took the super attack, this might be deadly. But luckily, it was just a normal. The normal only did 8,000 though, but after the super attack, it probably would have done like 90,000, 100,000 maybe plus. And we drop underneath 50% HP, and we get the transformation. I believe it's because of the Goku. The Shadow Dragon Saga leader Goku, who also has... Giant 8 power? Actually, it's not. Who does have Giant 8 power in the team then? Is it does Super Saiyan Vegeta have it? I don't think he does. I think it's either him or the GT Goku. And I have like 90% sure on the Vegeta having it. But that was good. It just meant we're invincible here. And we got the kill here. Didn't really matter too much. We're going to probably kill there anyway. And now we're on to the second fight. Dokkan meter is rising pretty fast. I calculated it to be Gogeta getting the Dokkan mode, which was actually very perfect. Obviously, you want to have your strongest hitter get the Dokkan mode, and with only such little strong hitters, you know, it's very hard to always get it on point, which we do this time. So this battle was not too difficult. As you can see, we're versing Nova and Ice. Ice being int is the only big deal, but because it's not physical, we should deal with him pretty quickly, as well as Nova being type advantage. Same strat, go for the tech unit, and then we stun/lower the attack of the int unit. And with that strat, we can potentially stun, especially if you stun Nova, especially if you stun Ice. Oh, you're only taking type advantage hits, like tech hits, which is great. Shadow Dragons. Oh, they didn't get the stun there, but it was all good. We did use an item, so we were pretty much safe here. So for this rotation, we still had the Whis activated, so we pretty much had to risk it here. If I had to use another item, we might have not been able to do it, depending on our luck. But we double lowered the attack of Ice Shenron, so the only normal attacks were cool. We got the 40% damage reduction. We're always taking type advantage. We're taking type advantage from Nova, so if he super attacks, it's all good. Spirit Bomb Goku raises defense after the super attack, so that's really good. It's very hard to go wrong here unless Ice Shenron super attacks Vegeta, and then something difficult could happen. We might even die. Nova super attacks, and I only took 35,000, but after as soon as I saw the 35,000, I was like, okay, Ice could definitely kill us, 100%. Luckily though, he did not super, so we were all good. Which meant it was pretty perfect for us for the next rotation, having the Dokkan mode ready, active skill going as well, by the way, and we can just Ghost Usher here and get the full heal back. It was all good. It was so good. It was so perfect. Like, everything in this run pretty much went 99% perfect. Like, yeah, we took a few super attacks and didn't counter with Gogeta, but other than that, like, most of it went right. So, we got the active skill, meaning buffed up attack from Gogeta. Type advantage, I should have took out, well, like, I don't know if it does. It doesn't really matter if we target Ice or not. But we have decent links, I think. Like, does he have Saiyan Raw? I don't think the Vegeta has Saiyan Raw, actually. And then 3.2 million damage. Didn't kill Nova, which was kind of annoying. But if we stunned here, it shouldn't matter too much. Like, if we stunned here, we're good for no items the next round again. And guess what? We stunned. Bang, 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 baby. Which meant we could just target Nova. And we won't even take a hit because he's not even attacking first. It was so good. Vegeta. And then Ice. Just to make sure. You never know when these super attacks can't kill. And then Ice would just lower the Ice's attack as well. Look at my reaction. I was just watching a 5-9 stream. I was just chilling, pretty much. Just recording and chilling. So here, we risked it. Yeah. 2 int attacks at the end on type disadvantage Vegeta, which I believe has no defense boost. I had to risk it. We've lowered the attack already. There was 4 items. It would be so... We would win pretty much guarantee if we had to save... We had 4 items with us for the last battle, in my opinion. Like, if you can say 4 items for the last battle, you pretty much have won. The super attack didn't do much, but luckily, the 69% came through, and we got the additional super attack. It was so perfect. I was so excited. I was like, let's do this. And then we took a super attack, but that's okay. Because we double raised defense, and of course, we kill here anyway, so... What's 35,000 to us anyway? Look at our help. It's under 300k. It's actually absurd. Alright, so this battle here. Nova and Sin Shenron. This was not a bad attack pattern. All you had to worry about was Sin here because it's targeting our last 2 units. But a quick little... I think I did a Whis or a Ghost Usher here. No, I went for a Ghost Usher because go for the stun on Sin. If it's actually a stun, then we can just tank with Gogeta because Nova's only attacking at the first slot. And so here we go again. Doing the minuscule amount of damage. Lower attack. And do the damage to the tech unit. I feel like they purposely made a lot of these free-to-play units int. Just because this Super Battle has a lot of tech fights. So we didn't get the stun, unfortunately. So here was a really risky part. I could go for the lowering attack again with Ice for Sin. So that we didn't take as much damage as putting Vegeta in the middle. But Vegeta next to Gogeta is really strong just for the 50%. And it's so I did use an item here. Just a Whis should do. Especially since we're going to lower attack again. And if we do take the super attacks here, Gogeta is way more than likely to tank all of it anyway. And even counter. We didn't do that much damage, to be honest. It was like, what, almost about 1/3. Maybe a quarter if Gogeta's super attacks alone. And unluckily, we took the super attack here. What can you do? Luckily, I whisked, so... And we dodged there, so we'll take that. And I think we dodge here as well, yeah. So we got the double 5% dodge, which is actually pretty cool. Again, go for the stuns. And I put Vegeta in the middle because he's the only... There's only an AGL hit, so we had to kind of do that. Didn't really make too much of a difference for this rotation specifically to switch them out. And we have the Whis going. And I believe I risked it here. Risked it for the biscuit. And just hope for the stun, I guess, again. I mean, we did have the Whis activated. Sin Shenron already super attacked the turn before, so it's very unlikely that he super attacks again. And I think we get the stun here. Yeah, so it just didn't matter. I was just super excited, knowing that I did not have to take a type neutral super attack over 100,000. And then the Vegeta double supers is nothing really. It's like 400k, which adds up, but nothing to show significant results. And we pass halfway on Nova. Nova super attacks here. 45,000. Which drops us underneath 50% HP to transform. And I was super stoked about that. I was looking at my HP. I was like, oh, if only Nova super attack, we could get the guaranteed transformation. And I didn't think a normal attack would do that for us. And so we did get the super. And so we transformed. And so we got full free super attacks against Nova Shenron. And if we took him out, we can focus all of our attack power from Gogeta to Sin. It was honestly so perfect. Just doing about 500,000 damage per super. So that was easily over 3. We could pretty much do 3 mil damage just from Vegeta alone, which was great. Because we get the 2 turns, as long as we super attack 6 times. And the orbs just was really good for us. We didn't have any, like, super attack struggles. No key struggles, for sure. Like, everybody has GT Link, so that's 2 key. Which was very nice. And, of course, a lot of free-to-play units have Shattering the Limit. So that was also good. And the... I think Vegeta ends up taking out Nova here. With one more... Yeah. And then we can even do a tiny bit of damage to Sin. And then it's just one last person to deal with. And we had 2 items left, yeah? A Android 8 and a Princess Snake. Which was amazing. And we also had the active skill for Gogeta and an active skill for Sin Shenron. If anything goes wrong, we can always guarantee ourselves some lowering attack. And so with the combination of lowering attack, I just went with the Android 8 to heal up. Because even though we lowered the attack, a super attack can still do enough damage to kill us. But the raised defense should be enough to, like, live this. And if we do take the damage, then, you know, we can Princess Snake the next turn or something like that. So, here we go. We're on the final stretch. We can focus all of our attack power on one guy. And if we stun, we are invincible for the next turn. And then the super. But we countered. In the words of truth. Bitch! Can't do it like truth. I tried, though. Yeah, so halfway on Sid. And this was a freebie, man. This was an absolute freebie. Because we got to tank with Tech. And we already had the defense boost from the Android 8 previous turn. And the potential stun here was just amazing. The lowering attack. We didn't get the stun, but the lowering attack was good enough. And then the lowering attack again. And then type advantage tanking. Double-digit damage. Went for the risky play of using no items. Remember, we don't have the Android 8 defense boost anymore, so really playing on luck. Just not to take a super attack at the second or third slot. And we get another counter super attack. And once that happened, I knew we won it. 100%. I was like, yep, that's it. That's it. Next turn is the turn. This might not be enough damage, but the next turn, guaranteed win, especially when you have a Princess Snake still left over. The double super, I was like, oh my god, this is going just too well. I don't think we got ever a crit, though. I don't remember. I didn't see how Gogeta was built. I just picked... There was only one Gogeta. That was one dupe, so there was no choice other than bringing him. I was like, yeah, double super. I will take that. We'll take the double super. Unfortunately, though, this Vegeta was not enough to do enough damage. I was like, what? Look at how little HP he had. Even the crit wasn't enough. Look at that. But yeah, I was like, okay, yeah. Lower the attack again. It was perfect. You know, just pre-celebration. We had the Princess Snake left over. I was like, you know what, if the worst comes to worst, we're just going to use it. Who cares? It's not like a big deal to save one item. I definitely think we could have saved the item. We do take a super attack before the Shadow Dragon's attack. So we did have the lowest amount of defense, but I think because we lowered the attack there, it wouldn't have made too much of a difference if you just mathematically counted it out, like how much the super attack actually did. 50,000, yeah. We would have taken like 90, maybe like, yeah, 90,000 damage. Maybe 70, 80. And yep, there she is. Super Battle Road. Shadow Dragon Saga done. We've done the first 20 stages. All that's left is Giant, Super Saiyan 3, and Universe 6 and Vegeta's Family, pretty much, to do fully free to play. Hopefully, guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It was such an awesome feat, and I just tweeted it out, screenshotted it as soon as possible, so I could be the first one to do it. Gotta be world's first. This has to be world's first from the time I recorded it. Anyway, make sure you have a notification bell on because I upload every single day. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Until the next one, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.